Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, for those of you who are brand new. I'd like to start by saying thank you all so much for the likes, the love, the support. I love doing this and doing this for you guys, and so every time I get a response, just you watching it is absolutely fantastic to me. So thank you all so much. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and get right into your reading. So we're going to start with an Eloquy card. Anybody who watches me knows that this is how it goes. So Eloquy means she who. You got two who's. I don't think there's a Cindy Lou in here. Anyway, we have she who listens, Hannah, understanding, witness, and compassion. And she who frees, Carly, liberation, unrestrained, and freedom. Ooh. Sorry, I'm very picky about how I do my cards. Anyway, so while I'm looking this up, I'd like to invite you all to the Facebook Live events. You can find the link for that in the description box below. And I would also like to invite you all to check out the blog that's in the website. You can check that in the description box below. Or if you'd like to get a personal reading, please feel free to email me. You can go to the website and check out the pricing, but it's going to tell you to email me. So that being said, no further ado. We're going to start with Carly. Carly, she who frees, demonstrates how useless it is to try to bind her. She stands barefooted on the rocky shore, her hair blowing loose from the confining headband. Birds swoop overhead. The waves break upon the rock where she perches. Nothing can contain her. She has made the decision to be free, so free she will be. Her wrists bear the marks of the shackles. She will always remember the lessons of wearing them, but now she tosses the broken, useless chains into the water. Within the waves, there is almost an electrical pulse as Carly's energy sets her loose. This is a being who will not be restrained. The message of this card is that you face a challenge only you can answer. You will remain obedient to the. Will you remain obedient to the chains put upon you, or will you cast them aside to live the liberated life? It's important to remember sometimes bonds are accepted. You should also understand you can change your mind about those restraints. You are at a point where you can end anything you feel holds you back. It would be wise to examine the chains thoroughly, though. Who holds the other end and who holds the key? Your questions. When did I first notice that I am being held back? What would real freedom feel like? What chains do I yearn to be free from? And Hannah, she who listens leans forward so you can quietly tell her all your stories, the delight-filled ones as well as the sorrowful. She invites you into her tent for privacy. You will not find judgment when you sit with her. This is the one person who can take what you need to dish out. Her colorful clothes reflect a spectrum of emotions, and they change according to each person's feelings. Purple is for passion, while the soft gold is for sorrow. Do not fear interruption from this compassionate soul. She understands how important it is to be heard. This is her calling in life. Make sure the untold stories are brought forth is her mission in life. She bears witness to all that is. Hannah evokes the meaning compassionate in Hebrew. Hannah calls for you to unburden yourself. There are many ways we can communicate our stories. Allow a compassionate friend to bear witness to your revelations. You might start a journal where you write everything down. Don't avoid the ugly parts. Don't gloss over the good. Lay it all out. Your inside self needs a chance to release. Let those tales be spun. Your questions. Who will listen to me without judgment? What tales of mine need telling? How can I best release the stories of my inner self? Very interesting. Okay, So, there's a story that's going to set you free. Thank you. In the past, we have the Ten of Swords. What is the present? The Sun. There's that freedom. What is the challenge? What is the challenge? What is the challenge? The Star card. What are you hoping for? What is the guidance? The Strength card. What is the potential outcome? The Lovers. So there is a powerful connection coming in. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is an offer. It may even be a slightly higher perspective. I feel like for some of you, in this unburdening of yourself, there's a lighting up. And there is a need here, I feel almost like the Temperance card, to temper something, to kind of hold it back. I'm feeling like a gentle stillness. So this Knight of Swords, he's clear, clean, direct. And Knights are all about movement and action. So I feel like there may be a conversation or an offer coming in, but there's some sort of clear, direct communication coming in here. I do feel like it's going to feel a little overpowering. In your recent past, we have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is all about an ending, a painful, painful ending. Now, in this particular Ten of Swords, he is chained, but the chains are not attached to anything, and the only thing that's holding him there in that pain is himself. It's almost like the elephants, like the baby elephants, they stake them out in the ground while they're small, and because they're so small, they can't break the chain. So as they grow, they don't realize they can break the chain. There is a sense here of staying someplace far too long because you don't realize that you can leave. It's almost like you've been laid bare. Now the Sun card, that's the happiest card in the deck. There's this aspect of being freed, of being happy, of being glorified is actually the word that came into my head. With the Star as a challenge, again, I feel like going back to this Ten of Swords, it's recognizing that you have that ability is right there waiting for you. So let's look at this Ten of Swords. Please clarify the Ten of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is feeling defenseless. The Magician in reverse. I heard manipulation there. And the Moon in reverse. So this is feeling lacking. This is feeling laid bare. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. And I'm picking up like a lot of mental abuse here, verbal abuse. This feels a lot like gaslighting. And I do feel like you recognized this cycle, right? That you're seeing it for what it really was. So let's look at the Sun card. Please clarify the Sun card. I think some of you are actually seeking a counselor. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse, the 7 of Cups in reverse. This is beautiful energy. This is being freed from the illusion and the challenge. This is overcoming it. And we have one more. And the Emperor in reverse. And we have Leo, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, and Virgo. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. So here's this wish. Like, this is, I do feel like, there was a lot of ego tied up into something, and you are releasing that. There's a humbling here that is freeing you, that's being lit up, and this is a real liberating, almost, it feels quite lovely, honestly. It's very liberating. It can be kind of fearful because you're outside of your territory, but this freedom from conflict, this freedom from ego, this freedom from the overbearing control, that is a wish fulfillment. And now that you have that, what are you going to do with it? I do feel like that is the next question. So let's look at the Star card. Thank you. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. I heard I have nothing. You have more than that. You have the Justice card in the upright. And the 10 of Cups in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Swords in the upright. Okay, so there's a need here to let go of resentment. I'm actually feeling, to heal this, there is a forgive and forget aspect that needs to be embraced. And I know that when it comes to ugly things, that is very difficult. It can even be difficult for people to forget. You know, you can forgive someone all day long, but are you actually going to forget it? There's a sense here of feeling very vulnerable. And like someone did something quite horrible. And for some of you, this is hoping that that happens to them. There's kind of a need to understand that that's not how we are loved by our Creator. The universe and karma has a way of working itself out. that is perfect and in divine order. And in order for you to heal fully from this, there's going to need to be I'm hearing reparations, but I feel like there's going to need, you need to free yourself from all of this weight and not just part of it. Now, there is a need to heal a sense of self-worth here, a sense of being able to make decisions on your own, to create strategies and to execute them. And there's also this sense of being very careful that you don't take on this Seven of Swords energy where I'm hearing Eric Cartman in my head. Where you're falling into this self-delusion, where you'll do anything to get what it is that you want. Okay, so let's look at the Strength card. Please clarify the Strength card. We have the Devil in reverse. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So there is strength to move through this toxicity. And again, I feel like there's a lot of lies, there's a lot of money manipulation, there's a lot of ugly manipulation going on back here, and it is incredibly toxic. But you have the inner strength and the gentleness to be able to do this. You simply need to be able to for some of you it's God, for others of you it's universe, for some it's the angels. But whatever it is that you feel like you need to talk to, there's this need to pour it all out, and to own yours and forgive theirs and forgive yours. This is like purging poison. And it's not the fastest of processes, but it is a process, and this process of transmuting is one step at a time, one day at a time. So let's look at the Lovers. This is a decision. The Devil card is a decision as well. In the traditional tarot, the Devil and the Lovers, and the Devil is 15, which breaks down to the 6, and the Lovers is a 6. They are the same coin in different sides. So let's look at this significant connection, this Lovers card. We have the Knight of Cups, the Star in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so what's not is going to come back in and test you. There's a lot of confusion in this. This is an incredibly strong bond. I can see that. I do know that you have a lot of support, and there's going to be a need to see that this cup doesn't exist. Look at that. It's implied. And it does not exist, Aquarius. You might be lonely. You might, you know, but there's a need here to overcome this. And this offer will come in, and the decision is entirely up to yours. Do you take this implied cup of love, or because you're feeling lonely and lost? Or do you hold on to you and how far you've come? I'm going to pull a Magdalene card. Ooh. We have the Resurrection. And a Shaman card. What is the final message for my amazing Aquarians? What is the final message? We have number 29 and number 59, the journey and the upper world. Okay, so we'll start with the Shaman cards. The journey is an invitation to step outside the boundaries of your life as you know it. The journey is not a holiday. It is a call to be hermit-like and to go on a pilgrimage into the unknown. There are no maps to the territory you will be exploring, no marked paths or road signs. The time to embark on the great journey is here. Do not linger in the port when distant shores are calling. Fearlessly draw your own navigational charts as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true even when you are not sure of where you are going. It is the departure that is most important. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost, and another ship may not arrive for a very long time. The medicine. The journey is calling you, but the timing is premature. Collecting postcards or fantasies of where you want to go may take over your focus and make you miss your destiny. Other things must be completed first, or you may still be attached to knowing the destination. Remember that the point of the journey is not the destination. It's who you will become as you are transformed along the way. Do not confuse the inner and the outer journey. Angels, divine helpers, the ancient ones, and all varieties of luminous beings populate the upper world. It is the place where you go to retrieve your destiny and find out who you will become. Discover your great potentials and undreamt of possibilities. It is also the place where the spirits of the dead arrive when they complete their journey to the light. The upper world is calling you to step into your fully realized self. Clear distractions so that you can move into a higher destiny. Do not fall to the temptation to craft a slightly more improved version of yourself. What you perceive as a problem or an obstacle is in fact the irritation you need to take the great leap. Remember, you cannot cross the Grand Canyon in 2 small steps. The medicine. Ask your divine helpers for guidance. If the oracle has already spoken to you, do not ask for more guidance. Take what has been offered. Now you must deal with the lethargy and the idleness. While support for a new destiny is not yet in place, a new destination is available to you if you act now. Yeah, these connections, they're hard. They are hard. You have the resurrection. It may seem like nothing is going your way at present. A vision, plan, or dream seems to be fading beyond your reach, and this has left you feeling confused and disheartened. Yet remember that a higher force lovingly governs every event in your life. This force is the light of your soul, which is full of infinite wisdom. The disappointment you presently feel is your soul's way of helping you to reassess your plan. Your dream is valid and sound, and you deserve to see it fulfilled. However, actualizing your dream may require a change of plan or approach. Check to see if the plan you have adopted truly aligns with your values and your heart. A new approach will soon become evident, an approach that will feel right in every way. So don't give up now. Keep an open mind, and you will accomplish all you have ever hoped for. New inspirations are often born in the midst of despair, and sometimes we must surrender our old ways of thinking before a new way is possible. So while I was reading that, I noticed this gigantic helmet this guy is wearing, right? And that is a very closed off mind. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful Aquariuses, that is your reading. I do hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye-bye.